Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great and welcome to another YouTube video about Microsoft certifications. In this video, we are going to talk about how can we get a free or at least discounted Microsoft certification in 2022 because let's face it, Microsoft certifications can get quite expensive. A fundamentals level certification can be up to 99 US dollars for each one you want to take, and for more advanced certifications such as associate, expert, or specialist, it can go up to 165 US dollars per exam. But remember, the price can vary by region. So how can we get certified while paying a bit less money? That's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video, so let's get started right after the intro. The first option we will talk about in this video is the Microsoft Virtual Training Days. The Microsoft Virtual Training Days are really quite cool because not only they allow you to save money on a certification, but you also get the free training that goes with it, which is honestly quite cool. So in the screenshot here on the left, you can see one of the options for Power Platform Fundamentals. You have the training, which is from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., as well as after you finish that training, so that training is provided to you, you will get a voucher to go attempt to take the Power Platform Fundamentals certification exam at no cost. Now, the virtual training days cannot give you a voucher for any exam. At the time of recording this video in mid-January 2022, there are 5 exams or certifications that you can get free training and a voucher for with the virtual training days, and those are the PL900, of course, which we just saw, the AZ900, Azure Fundamentals, the DP900, Azure Data Fundamentals. We also have Azure AI Fundamentals, which is AI 900, and one that recently got added. It was not there not that long ago, the SC900, Microsoft Security, Compliance, and Identity Fundamentals. Those are the offerings right now at the time of recording this video, but Microsoft keeps changing them around. We used to have the dynamic certifications in there. They're not there anymore. But now we have the SC900, which really recently got added. So make sure you check back from time to time if you want to see if maybe the exam you want got added or Microsoft released a new fundamental certification. You never know. Always check back and see what current training offerings and vouchers are available. If we go a little bit over the FAQ, I really put here, and I'll share all of the links in the description as well, but after the training, and the second paragraph is the most important, if you have attended an event after July 1st, 2021, where you cannot listen to this video before that date because we're in 2022, your discount will be valid for 90 days from the event attendance date. So that is really cool because even if you listen to the free training, you're not quite sure you're ready for the exam yet, you still have 90 days after to go and pass the exam. Can I take the exam more than once if I attend the same Microsoft Virtual Training Day more than once? So no, you're only offered one opportunity for a discounted exam per event type or event name. So you cannot, of course, go take the PL900 twice. However, you can go for the PL900 and the AZ900 and pass them both for free. Now, the third question. Am I eligible for the free exam if I'm a public sector employee? Now I know if you're in the public sector, usually everybody tells you no for all the free stuff, but in this case, yes. So you are eligible to take the exam as a public sector employee. That is quite cool. Do I have to attend every session in the event before getting the discounted exam? Yes. Some of them are over 1 day, like the Power Platform one we saw. Some of them are over 2 days, so you need to make sure you attend both. As for how do I reschedule the exam or what are the standard terms and conditions for scheduling, that is your usual certification basics. That's really handled by the Pearson VUE or Certiport, depending on where you take them. It's really normal as any other exam. So let me just go to the actual site and let's check it out. If I go to the Microsoft Virtual Training Day site here, you see we have virtual events, and the way that the page is made, it's really split into the different cloud solutions. So at the top I have Azure, and we actually have training on way more than just the fundamentals, but only the fundamentals actually have 3 exams. So really, if you're just in for the training, you have really cool stuff such as modernized .NET apps, DevOps with GitHub, implementing hybrid infrastructure, for example, and more. But let's take a look at an example one here. Microsoft Azure Virtual Training Days Data Fundamentals. I will click on register. Let's hope this one still has space. And if you see the register now form, it means that it still has space. Really important to look at when the dates are and make sure you're able to attend, right? So you see this one is over 2 days. Like we have mentioned before, it can happen. You have it on February 3rd, 2022 from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. as well as February 4th, the same hours. And this is in Pacific time. Make sure that you check the time zone because it's a global initiative. So there is training in every time zone out there. Make sure to check the time zone before you commit and make sure you're able to go. We have a bit of a description, and the really important part for us is take the Microsoft Azure Data Fundamentals Certification exam at no cost. So you will get the voucher for the exam. Let me just go back to the previous page here. If I scroll down after Azure, we also have business applications. So you see I have my Power Platform, virtual training days, fundamentals. I have 2 options, one on January 31st, one on February 24th. And again, don't get discouraged if by the time you listen to this video, those dates are gone. At first, I thought this would be a limited time thing, but it's been going on for more than a year. So really go check it out. The link is in the description of the video, and I'm sure there will be a ton of dates. And again, I'll just click on the Power Platform here one. I'll click on register for February 24th. It'll take a few seconds to load. And as you can see, take the Power Platform Fundamental Certification exam at no cost. So this is really how you browse the site and how you see all of the available opportunities. If I have to give you some tips and tricks for the virtual training days, the training offered is really good and it's delivered by Microsoft MCTs or Microsoft employees, so it's really good training. However, in my opinion and what I heard from people, it's not enough to pass the exam if you have zero knowledge in that topic. It's more like an exam cram session. So don't expect to go in there, have no idea what the Power Platform is, and then be able to ace the exam right after. You might need to, okay, take a few weeks, go in the lab, try a few things out, or recap the different things from study guides or from other sources such as Microsoft Learn or Pluralsight. So I really recommend that if you have no prior knowledge in that technology, you also do a bit of extra studying before you pass the exam with your free voucher. Remember that you have up to 90 days after the training before you need to do the exam, so use this time to study on the areas that you don't feel as comfortable with. Okay, so now for our second way to get, this time, a discounted certification. It will be with the Microsoft 30 Days to Learn It Cloud Skills Challenge. With this Cloud Skills Challenge, you can get 50% off the cost of a Microsoft certification exam by completing your challenge within 30 days. The challenges are super easy. You're basically studying for the exam using Microsoft Learn content, so it's not like you have to do anything boring. You're actually studying for the exam with, again, free training content. You have a quiz after every chapter. However, this is a bit different. So, of course, it's not as fun because you only get 50% off and not 100%. However, a bit of the cool part is that the eligible exam also includes some of the associate level exams that were not included with the virtual training days. So, for example, the AZ204, the MS600, the PL100, or DP203, and things like that. So, really, this can help you save about $80 off an associate exam. It's not free, but it's still really, really good. How do you complete a challenge? Once you enroll on the site, and we'll go there in just a few seconds, you need to finish the designated collection of Microsoft Learn content before the challenge end date, which, of course, as the name says it, within 30 days of when you sign up. How long it takes you to do the Microsoft Learn content will really depend on how much of the content you already know or how much you're actually going to study, do labs, things like that. I will have to say it's anywhere between 1 hour and a half if you know everything, you're just reading fast and getting all of the quizzes at the end of every chapter good, to of course it can take more hours if you decide to follow along, do your own labs and things like that. How can you tell if you have completed the challenge? Well, in the Where You Stand section, you will see how much you're at. So that will depend on how many modules that Learn collection has. As long as it shows 100%, so either you finished 8 out of 8 or 12 out of 12, you will get that discount. Also, something that is pretty cool is that each person can receive one discounted certification exam every 6 months. So if you start today, you get your voucher maybe by the end of the week, and after that, in another 6 months, you can go do another challenge and get another discounted certification exam. So this is really an ongoing thing where every 6 months you can go finish a Learn challenge and then get a discounted exam. So let me open up the browser and let's take a look at what the site looks like. Okay, so I am on the 30 Days to Learn It Cloud Skills Challenge. We have the introduction first. We have a few statistics on why certifications are awesome. And then we have the different challenges. As you can see, we have an Azure AI Fundamentals. Again, I wouldn't do this one here because I would use the 100% from the virtual training days. I would really use the 30 Days to Learn It challenge for those associate level exams that you cannot get for free. So the Microsoft 365 developer or Azure developer, for example, or Power Platform App Maker. To get started, simply click on Get Started under the challenge, and then you will have to sign in with your Learn account. You click on Begin Now, and then you just follow along the different Learn collections. And I mean, what's not to love? You just study for the exam you want to pass with free content. After that, you get 50% off and you can go pass the exam. So this is the 30 Days to Learn It Cloud Skills Challenge. Okay, now let's go back to the slides and talk about cloud skills challenges around big Microsoft events. For the past really few years now, Microsoft has organized cloud skills challenges around its biggest events, mostly Microsoft Ignite and Microsoft Build. However, I've seen it at other events in the past as well, such as the Business Application Summit or Microsoft Inspire or even Microsoft Ignite the Tour, for example. I've seen it there as well. Now, I don't have a live one to show you right now because there's no event planned at the time I'm recording this video. However, if we take a look at what the last one looked like, the Microsoft Ignite Cloud Skills Challenge from November 2021, we could, again, pass the Cloud Skills Challenge, which is the same thing. You just learn content from Microsoft Learn, and then you could get a voucher for an associate level exam, such as Managing Microsoft Teams or Teams Voice Engineer or the MD100 101. We had a bunch of AZ and SC certifications there as well. You can see all of them right there right now on the screen. I won't mention them all, but really, this can be an interesting ongoing way to actually look at certifications you want and motivate you to study in that domain. So those are the three main, I will say, almost guaranteed to happen ones during 2022. However, sometimes you will often have some short-term opportunities that happen during the year. So for example, right now, and I saw this on Twitter, I reshared it on Twitter and LinkedIn as well, but one of the biggest, I would say almost, Microsoft Learning partners, which is Global Knowledge, is actually having a sale right now on Microsoft vouchers. So you can get a Microsoft Fundamentals exam voucher for 40% off, or they call it Microsoft Advanced Exam Voucher. So that's basically associate, expert, or specialist. Again, for $99 instead of $165. It's not free, but again, if you're going to pass that exam anyway, why not use it? Save a bit of money. In order to get those, I will not add those in the video just because sometimes they're only a few days long, right? Like this one from Global Knowledge is only valid for 10 more days from the time I'm recording this video. So make sure that you follow me on Twitter or on LinkedIn. I try to post all of them as soon as I see them. And this is it for this video on how to get a free or discounted Microsoft certification exam. I really hope that you have enjoyed. Getting certified is really an amazing goal that you can have for 2022, and it can really force you in a way or motivate you to learn the ins and outs of any technology that you want to become a guru in. Also remember, always ask your boss if your organization will cover the cost of certifications. So many organizations do it because it's training. You're working towards becoming a more productive employee. Most organizations will cover that cost, and let's be honest, the worst that they can say is no. So this is it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll be putting a lot more content out there around Microsoft certifications on my YouTube channel. And again, if you want to see a lot more of those short-term certification deals, make sure you follow me on Twitter, connect with me on LinkedIn, and until next time, have a great day.